Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. It's the Baylor Bears and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5.
This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will.
He's got it inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. DJ gonna fire again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They get to him as he throws.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're gonna go for it here. Making side adjustments here. Fourth down, Lagway. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The Buffaloes offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen. They'll run this play from the pistol.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Lagway. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the... Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's Lewis to throw. That's reeled in. It's Atkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action with Lewis. Got out of trouble and throws. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Lewis to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Right on the money. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Lewis. Grabbed behind the line. It's Welch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Running inside. It's Welch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Throwing, Lewis. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Throwing, Lagway. Extending the play. Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Freeman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago? They go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway, because you said it, David. He was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. This coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out. This Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Right down the middle. This time on target. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Lagway to pass. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun on third down, Lagway makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Lagway wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Bears! He got it beat down in bounds.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 72 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Atkins. Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Makes the catch. It's Atkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Over the middle, it's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's Lewis again. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Into the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with 1 route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're...
Makes the catch and he's free. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
Here we go, ready.
Lewis. Here's a heat. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Ready, go.
Lewis wants to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Get it out on the screen. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Flag wave. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Might be calling a hot route. Flag wave from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Throwing, Lewis. Got it in the middle, it's Clements. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Lewis to throw. Got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Williams got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He's looking deep. He's got it down the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. He wants to change this route. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Slings it downfield. Working on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here's Lagway to pass. Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Bears!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A quick pass to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Going to try to get it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Fires downfield. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Lewis. Fires to the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's Lewis to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. to make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. There's some room. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.